I've seen the preview come up. There we're live.
Well, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching through your channel on the chat. Red Monkey
live.
Monkey business.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Hello.
We're buffering.
Like a big black space.
I can make. I'm gonna adjust that. Hold on. I'm gonna get in there and I'm going to adjust this because the only reason I had it like that is in case we were gonna add some more people in here. Turn down your YouTube in the background.
We are live.
Something's echoing.
We do have a delay.
Has anybody got anything?
No. I'm watching us on YouTube right now. Nope, I have the volume down because I don't care. Nope, I have the volume down because I don't care. I don't want to hear you twice.
What do you want to know?
I think it's coming back through the microphone here. It might be because
it's actually on our side.
I can
counseling use like a headphones or headset or something. I think they're here twice through mine and second over to the back of the truck. Back of the truck.
Oh, yeah. Through her. She's got. Yeah. I think this actually cuts out sound. It's got a limiter on it. But that could be the case. I could just run to the headphones.
Is that better?
All right, guys. This better, guys. All right, guys. Is this better? Maybe.
All right, now. Bridget, you talk.
You need me to talk? Me? Yeah? Is that better?
No. I think it's
dog
coming back.
What echo are you hearing? Everybody, or are you hearing? Is it everybody? One of us, or where's the echo?
Better. Aaron's better.
You're echoing now.
I'm echoing now.
I'm not hearing any echo.
Maybe if I do this right here. Hold up.
Can you hook up your headphones to mine? Or whatever.
Hold on.
Whatever.
I'm gonna try to take care of this issue. Talk, guys.
It sounds. I just turned up the volume and it sounds like it's me. Count, do you have a headset or something? Do you have a headset or something? Because it might be. They might hear it coming through my phone and then your phone and then it's echo loop.
I turned down my phone.
Yeah,
but the microphone isn't turned down.
Yeah, if you're picking up each other.
I'll have to jump off then because I don't have a mic.
Okay.
It's probably us.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off
What happens
then.
if I do this?
Okay.
Does that stop? Probably got to
I'm gonna jump off though.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I definitely just had I'm listening.
We got two of you. Here, I'll take care of that. Hold on.
This is a little bit of a shit show right now.
Oh, wow. It's all right. It's learning.
Okay, so let's see if this works any better.
All right, tell me about an echo if I go back to this using this audio.
Oh,
here.
ew.
Tell me if I got an echo. Well, I'm going to turn down the gain on this mic. I know that.
Wow. So, Red Monkey, I'm seeing myself twice. That's probably not a good thing.
There we go. Now, if I click back out, let me see if I click away from that and click back to this and click to this. I'm trying to stop that sharing now. Let me see if I can stop. There we go. Now we're just on here. Okay. Alright. Let me adjust this frame here. Transition. Alright. So, yeah. We should be alright now. How's the audio? Scooter.
Alright, so apparently it is fixed. Timmy, thank you very much. Timmy, thank you very much.
By the way. For some reason I can't.
Well, hello, cuz.
That is my cousin. Timmy, what's up? Oh, I'm buffering, man.
Yeah,
Slight
okay.
echo, but not bad.
I can put headphones on this way. I see my dog there. That's not your dog. Slight echo, but not bad. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Am I buffering? Does it keep buffering? Guys, we're trying to keep this stream up, even with crappy... is it actually buffering, or is it coming through there as a buffer?
I don't know yet. There's a delay.
How long of a delay? Hang on 1 second, Nomad. Hang on, guys. Bear with us. I apologize.
That's fine.
Is it? Did you see a buffer coming through? That's all I'm worried
You
about.
just said I'm not buffering. I keep buffering.
But is the screen up?
Yeah.
That's buffering, not the audio.
I know, but...
Okay. All right. So we're not buffering. It's just right here.
Red Monkey, real quick.
What's up?
Real quick, Red Monkey. I'm gonna try to get off here and get back on because apparently it's still echoing on my side. That's what Fish and Trucker's saying.
Okay.
So I will call right back in for us to put it up.
Okay. I hope I can do that.
All right. I will be right back.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I hope we can. Well,
all right, guys.
ladies and gentlemen, you're about to find out, and you get to work with us through technical difficulties. I'll be back.
All right, so, whoa, what happened?
Uh-oh.
No. So, okay, that's fine. We're going to take down the sources here. I hope y'all still got audio up. Okay, we're going to take down that source. Yes. We're going to take down that source. Yes. We're going to take down that source. Yes. So you guys can still hear audio, right? I hope so. Yes. Scooter is smacking the microphone. Like, stop. Go way down, please. Thank you. Lay down. Alright, guys. He's calling back. Alright. Now, give me a second to add the source back. Alright. Let me get this out of the way. Let me pull this up. I gotta add the source back. You there, right? Okay. Okay. Alright. What's going on? Hold up. Hold on. Some fishy stuff is going on here. Let me see what it says when I do that. It's not share screen, but that.
So let's talk about team driving real quick.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff. All right.
I was supposed to do a video about my views on team driving, and I kind of wrote out like some notes that I was going to use. So instead of doing that video, I'm going to be completely lazy and just do it right
problems.
now. You're always having problems.
No, it's not letting me do it. I think I can stop the stream for a second and then and bring the stream back up. So you're going to have to bear with me, because it's not letting me add the sources while live.
Just let me do my thing.
You still have audio.
Okay. The most important part of making a teaming situation work with your spouse is recognizing your weaknesses and character defects. This is a very intense work environment. It's a little bit like being in a cushy jail cell that you can leave sometimes. No, it's not like being in jail at all, I'll tell you that. So if you work on your mental health and you're willing to face the things that you know that you personally have issues with, like I have a lot of depression and anxiety, and I wasn't really willing to work on that for a long time. I just kind of I sat in it.
Nomad, it's not letting me add the source in. I might have to close OBS out and open it back up, but it'll audio out for a second. Tell them to be patient. Just tell them we're gonna have to bring it back up. We will bring it right back up. Just give us time. You'll have to go to another stream. I should be able to use the same stream key. So, but it's not. I'm gonna have to close everything down, including Skype, and have you call me back. I don't know why it won't even let me. Okay, all right, we'll get it back up. All right, I think that everybody can hear me in there. Can you hear audio on it? All right, give it a second. It should be coming back up.
What's going on, guys? Can you hear us now?
Hold on a second. It should be coming through. Refresh your thing. There we go. That was the old audio. Hold on. Bam, we're up. Alright guys, we're up.
As I was saying.
Alright, we're back.
We're back. We figured it out. Now we had a little technical difficulty there. We apologize for that. And I'm hoping that is Panay still in the house. Panay. Can you get a phone number on your phone?
I can.
Alright.
Panay just commented is still in the house.
Panay, give us just a second. Alright guys, we're up. I hear it. Yeah, turn it down. I'm going to adjust this a little bit here, as far as the size of these crazy heads here. Yeah. Panay wanted to call in on our show. If y'all haven't checked out, it's what's the channel? Is it Trucking with?
No, it's
It's Panay.
Looks like it's P9 Trucker Girl USA.
I think it's Panay.
Or Panay Trucker Girl.
Panay Trucker Girl. Yes. If y'all haven't, if anybody hasn't checked their YouTube out, they are teaming a couple. It's her and her husband. They work for R&L Carriers, and man, they seem to have a lot of fun on the road, and that's what it's all about, man, is making it fun and enjoying every bit of it. Trucking Nomad here, he trucks with his wife. She's not a CDL holder at the moment, but we're continuously trying to talk her into it. Hey, you want to clean your camera off, buddy? So check out this new energy drink. It's called Uptime. It's mental, physical, and energy drink. So maybe I'll be like, it's original citrus with natural flavors, cane sugar, natural caffeine, and L-theanine. I don't know. Maybe it's good. We'll see.
There we go. I cleaned my lens a little bit, so hopefully it works.
No. What'd you clean it with? Your finger?
I did. Actually, I've got one of these awesome eyeglass cloths. Try that.
Okay. Oh, is that your... So
yeah, we go. If not, that's about as good as this phone gets.
So that's better. It's a glare. That's what's causing it to do that. The light's hitting it at a certain angle, and it's causing that glare. When you lean forward, it kind of stops it.
This dang great liner sucks.
Yeah. So
tomorrow.
Panay, what's it? Panay, what's the name of her? I keep forgetting it. name of her thing?
Panay Trucker Girl USA.
Panay Trucker Girl USA. If anybody in our chat hasn't checked those out, please go over and check their channel out. They are doing good over there. Oh, maybe if I pull up my chat here. So, hello, happy chicks. I was checking and you're here. I told Red Monkey I'm coming. Yeah, and that's why, you know, I tried my best to get this up. Cocaine in a bottle, about time. No, not quite. But it's actually pretty good, but it don't have a butt ton of caffeine. Only 142 milligrams of natural caffeine. So I guess it's not added to it, but okay. So I'm gonna type Trucker Panay. Okay, Panay Trucking Girl USA. If you want to dial
Trucker, I think.
I'm gonna dial this in the chat here.
Yep.
I'll put it in there.
We're putting it in the chat. Guys, please let her call first, and then after that, anybody that wants to call can. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, please go hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. Holy shit.
Yeah, the amount of caffeine that's in that thing.
That's not really a lot, man. That's not that much. When I had spinal meningitis back in like 2010, man, and I had spinal taps done, and I had the spinal tap headache they talk about, except I had it for a long time. And I used to go to the hospital when I had one, and they would give me a drip of 500 milligrams of caffeine over I think 2 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'd be shaking, but the headache would be gone. I mean, if that's worth it. I think it might have been.
I bet.
I think it might have been 4 hours, but still, that's a lot of caffeine. Mainlining caffeine. So, yeah. Panay Trucker US Girl USA. Keep messing people's stuff up. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Do we know what's going on with Michael and this exposed stuff? All I can say is stay tuned. I don't know.
We have no idea.
Michael's the one that knows that. So.
Oh, I don't know. Guys, go check out Michael Semi Truck Driver. He's got some videos coming out. It's called.
Yeah, he just put out that premiere. So.
I guess he's got some videos coming out. It's exposing trucking YouTubers.
Exposing. Yep.
I don't know if he's talking about us guys that like to flash people when we're going down the road. I'm funny. I'm joking. Now, the guy has a really good channel over there. He's very knowledgeable. He's been trucking for almost 20 years. And he has a lot of information to get put out. So, y'all go check his channel out. Go check it out if you haven't already. And thanks for the likes.
And I watched the likes while we were setting up, and I gotta say, it looks good.
Does it? I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was over here working on the OBS Studio. So
I've got one question for you guys out here in the chat. Why is there 17 people in chat and only 2 likes?
There's actually 6 likes, but still, that's not a good ratio. What's wrong?
Oh, not.
And I'm one of them.
I don't know if Panay is still here.
I'm one of them as well.
But if not, anybody else?
Just go ahead and say the number.
The number is 865-314-8800. You're welcome to call in. And if you got anything to talk about, we want to talk about positive.
Make sure your volume's up this time.
Yes, we do want to talk about positive things in trucking. You can call in and share any kind of goof ups, fails, or anything like that. Like, as I would put it, trucking mishaps and truck driving fails.
Please no anti-Semite
and no
connotations.
Try to keep the cursing to a minimum. So that goes to you, William Worthington, whenever you see this. So, hey guys, FYI, I'm new here, so not sure of your names. The guy in purple has echo. Doesn't bother me so much, but not sure about others. Yeah, sometimes, man, it does that. I don't know what the issue is with that. We apologize for any kind of echo. I'm thinking that it's feeding back through this microphone, and I'm about to take care of that problem right now. So,
can I call your phone and see if this line is working?
you're just going to have to listen to... No, it can't be feeding back through that because I've already got the head... Huh?
I just wanted to see if this line was working. It is, okay.
Yeah.
How bad is the echo?
Come on, guys. Somebody call
You guys
in.
can let me
We're
know.
up to 8 likes and 14 viewers. Come on. Come on. Yes. Not... You don't have to keep it PG. Like, you maybe like we can go for PG-13.
PG-13.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you can use innuendos and you know, be like, you can be like AF, you know, and
I like it when Willie calls.
that was right.
All right. So this
Don't make me bring out daggum taters.
this current
If I don't get another watch
this
in here.
current teenage lingo.
What's that?
This current teenage lingo has me remember a sign that was out in Utah. It said something about not texting and driving is totes yeet, yo.
I saw that.
That's funny. Now I know what's kind of going on.
It's pretty annoying.
Guys, I'm trying to fix his echo. I think I know what's wrong with it. Let me go into settings here real quick. Because it's not coming completely through the headset. I didn't go back and change that. That's the problem. So, if I go down here and change the speakers back to the Yeti. And somebody just hit my freaking trailer. Talk to me, buddy. Talk to me. Nomad, talk to me. Can you not?
I'm talking to you.
Now, there we go.
So
There.
now
we
let's
go.
see if this is better, guys.
There.
We're working on little by little trying to figure this out.
So who's the guy that's new here? There you are. I thought my data was all gone. I felt rough. Panay Trucker Girl USA. We put a number in the chat. The number is 1 second. I'll tell you the number. I'll just type it in the chat. If it wanted to type in the chat, of course not. 865-314-314. Oh crap! Can I not put little spaces in there? Just to make it okay. There we go. Checking your info. I wonder who that might be. That troll account in there. Anyway, there you go. Appreciate you, Logic Neo. Panay Trucker Girl USA. There's the phone number if you would like to call in and say hi to us all here. Like I said, they got a great YouTube channel going on over there. I believe they just hit big 10,000 subscribers. Balloons!
10,000.
Poppers! Fireworks! Yes.
It's still echoing, huh?
Turn down your YouTube. We hear echo. Yeah, I took all that. There shouldn't be an echo now. The only reason I would think that there would be an echo, maybe if I click on this and move this up here, maybe it'll sync everything up if I click on this and do this. Maybe that syncs everything.
Now who has the bad echo? And are we both echoing? Just let us know if you can, please.
Oh, what?
Oh, now it's you with the echo.
I got an echo?
That's what Loaded Trucker just
Now
said.
I guess it's Red Monkey with the echo. It's because I switched the connection, man. I don't know how to get rid of it, to be honest. Let's see if I can minimize it. If I'm minimize it.
Now, is your computer mic on, or is it talking through both your headset and the computer? Maybe.
You know what? Why is my screen up like that? Stop that sharing on there. Hold on, that's how I stop it. Computer mic.
I want to call, but I feel nervous. Panay Trucker, do not feel nervous.
Do not feel nervous about calling. You know, we just wanted to, talk about maybe like you know how you got your YouTube started, how, positivity in trucking right now, and how we can get it out there more and get those analytics turned away from all that negative connotation and negative, we just want some friendly advice, I guess. Somebody nice to talk to. That's really about it. You know, I really enjoy y'all's live streams. I think it's cool how y'all live stream while you're driving, and then he's live streaming. I think if it's okay with you, we do that. We definitely like to do something like that. RMT's the only one echo.
It's pretty bad.
You fixed mine.
Audio input. Hold on. Let me see. Oh man. Audio input.
The entertainment is in the process.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. How about talk now?
We have a call.
We have a call. Okay, go ahead. Put on speaker. Hello.
Hi. This is Renee Trucker Girl.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, how are you? I just want to join you guys live show before I go to bed.
Oh, right on. Thank you.
I'm hold on. I'm talking right now. I'm actually watching you guys.
Oh, yeah, you gotta turn down your YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTube is on. But I just realized it's actually a little delay. But yeah, I just wanna say good luck to everybody about their YouTube channel and as well as their truck driving. I'm really new to this YouTube channel, but I'm actually having fun, you know.
Yeah, we really look up to your YouTube channel. I think it's really neat. It's really neat. Yeah, you have to turn your.
Hold on, guys. It's kind of echoing.
Yeah, you have to turn your YouTube all the way down.
You guys. But hold on.
You have to turn it all the way down.
Hold on,
Okay.
guys. Hold on.
Okay.
But anyway, am I the first caller?
Yeah, tonight we did have a show. Before. I just want to make sure everybody's hearing you because I cut off one of those sources. She's echoing. She had her YouTube up. She forgot about it. But she's got it turned down now. I just hope my echoing is okay, and I hope he's coming through all right. Can everybody hear Nomad? Say Nomad, what's up? Nomad, say what's up. Okay. Now you can go ahead. Yeah, you got your YouTube turned down now, so you can go ahead. Yeah, you're the first caller for tonight. Yes.
Okay. I just want everybody to know. I know I'm a little nervous to call, but don't be nervous even though I was. But anyway, I want to say thank you everybody for the support, and I wish you guys go like in your channel, and I'm just here, my husband and I like you guys challenge too, and it's very, very nice to have everybody together as truckers. But anyway, thank you guys, and have a good night.
Well, thank you for calling, and we appreciate your channel a lot because the whole positive vibe on your channel is awesome. You and your husband got a really good thing going. I like the way y'all do live feeds while you're rolling down the road, and like you're driving, but he's doing live feeds. We were thinking about doing something like that. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It kind of gives the perspective of seeing what it's like being in a truck rolling down the road.
Right. I know it's tough, being away from home. Even though we're here out like 5 days a week, it's kind of like sad sometimes. When you miss, your daughter or your son's concert and stuff like that. But we just gotta get going and look forward in our day to make our day go by fast or our week fast. Even though sometimes it's hard to just smile. I do that. But let's put positivity in this trucking business. Let's keep rolling and be safe. That's what I wanna share with everybody. But anyway, thank you again. Thank you all. Thank you. Happy Chicks is right here also. I seen her. I'll be going to bed in a little bit, but I'm gonna put reminder when you guys next LS so I can join on your LS. But anyway, that's all. I want to say hi to Laura. Hi to you, Laura. Drink lots of water.
Hey,
water is very important.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I got really sick at one time, like really bad. I got a shot at one time. That was like 2 years ago, because I would hold my pee. Excuse for the word. I would hold my pee and I wouldn't drink water, and it's bad to hold your pee and then not to drink water. That's really bad. That would ruin your
I do the same
kidney.
thing, and I'm constantly dehydrated. So yeah, I need to remember to keep sipping on that water all day long.
Listen, my video, I put my water by my window so I can reach the water all the time.
Right.
But drinking too much is kind of like adding up too much in your time also, in your driving time. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to stop a lot.
Right.
That's one thing my husband would tell me, like, oh, how many times did you stop today? I was like, oh, I drink too much water. But, water's important. That's our best friend.
Definitely.
We drive. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm holding you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Listen, hey, Panay, we had a little bit of echoing problem, but we got it finally fixed. But you were saying that, about being out on the road and how it's, even though y'all come home on the weekends, sometimes it sucks. It's hard to do. You get sad and things like that. And, that goes out to especially a lot of the OTR drivers that are out all the time. And
I know.
I'm not afraid to say that our company, or especially our fleet manager, knows we've looked into some other jobs before. Like, we've looked into R&L carriers, because it's but they've been trying to work with us getting home more, and it's been helpful. We just want to get home to see our kids more, and it's tough.
Right, that's true. Yeah, kids grow fast. I know. I miss my daughter being, small. Now she's almost teenager. I miss when she was little, but we gotta work. Mama has to work, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and if people, I mean, they might have caught it on here, but you was telling Laura she better drink all the water she can handle. She's got to keep drinking water. Drink.
Yes.
Yeah,
water. I know my husband, he's bad in drinking water, but I love water. Water is good, especially cold.
Yeah, that's the first time she's had me like that concerned with her well-being. Like her fever running so high, and I was worried.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to get sick. The urinary tract infection. That's women are prone to urinary tract infection.
Yes.
But there's one thing too. This helps me even in the morning. If I'm really, really hungry, I just drink water. I just drink water, and that hunger pain will be gone.
Right,
so
fill up your stomach. Yeah.
All right. Well, you
but
got.
Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I was your channel, guys.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
We love that you called.
Yeah, we do appreciate that you called. And anytime we have this up, you're always welcome to call.
Yes.
But anyway, I just want to say good luck to everybody on your YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the channel, let's just keep posting. Everybody are gonna get to that. What we're trying to reach them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Trying to reach the community and get it out.
You'll get there. I think you guys' channels are great.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Also, give your channel a shout out, guys. If y'all haven't checked them out, it's
Panay Trucker Girl USA.
Panay Trucker Girl USA.
Thank you.
Panay Trucker Girl USA. And give them a big round of applause because they just hit 10,000 subscribers.
Yay!
That is amazing.
That's
a lot of people. That's huge.
Oh, thank you.
That is a lot of people.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to give you guys a call, or else I can stay here as soon as you guys are stay online. I can do that, but I want to give everybody a chance to talk to you guys too. Thank you.
Oh,
okay.
Drink water, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Lots of water.
I will
Thank
definitely
you.
do that. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And have a good night. I'm just here, guys, okay?
Okay.
I'll keep checking on you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. So, guys, well, in the middle of that, I was able to fix the audio. So the problem is on OBS Studio, I had several different audio sources running at once that I didn't even realize because I didn't scroll up far enough. But I apologize, guys, for the audio issues. We have got it worked out now for Shizzy. And I promise you next time it'll be easier to get this up. And we've also obviously figured out how to get... Oh, they have over 14K? Man, they growing quick then because they just hit 10K the other day.
Wow.
I mean, now we got 11 viewers in here and 9 likes. You know what that means, guys. Oh, and Trucker B.
That means you better hit that like button.
Yeah, you better hit the like. Trucker B. I don't think he's on here, but Trucker B. We did your Truffle Shuffle. We have to give you a shout out for the Truffle Shuffle. We didn't steal it. We just wanted to use it because this guy right here can challenge you. I'm just letting you know.
Shout out to the original guy who did the Truffle Shuffle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
No!
Stop. Oh, God.
Chunk in the Goonies, that's right.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. It happened.
So, tonight's discussion. Does anybody want to call in? I have a story to share today. This is about helping the industry and helping each other out. And today I was actually, I think I was right outside. Actually, I was at the Loves in Amarillo, Texas, and I go to pull in the fuel line so I could run in to get some cigarettes real quick. I didn't want to stop because the guy in front of me was taking a long time. I didn't want to be like some people that do this, that get out and leave their truck sitting there and then blocking that whole aisle. You know, it's not good when you do that. You want to wait till the guy moves and then get up there. But I seen him down there like airing his tires up and getting back and looking at his tire and then going up and airing at it. And I was like, does this guy have an air gauge? And I grabbed the air gauge out of the door that we keep in the door, and I ran over there and I asked him if he had an air gauge. He was like, no, I don't, man. He's like, I don't know where mine's at. I lost it. And so in turn, I just sat there with him for a while, and we checked all of his tires, his steer tires, and made sure they were at the right pressure. And mind you, when we checked the pressure on the front tire that he was trying to eyeball, it was 130 psi. So he had gone over a considerable amount, you know. So it was a good thing that.
Wow.
Are we doing belly dancing? Something like that. Somebody put that. But you know, it was just
it was the Truffle Shuffle, not belly dancing.
Yeah, Truffle Shuffle.
Shakira over here.
The Truffle Shuffle. Oh, by the way, apparently he's seen us do that in the video the other day. Her husband, and we have scarred his brain forever. So so if he sees this one, he's gonna be scarred even more. He's gonna have like PTSD, man. So yeah, but in turn, like by going and helping him, hey, his tire was at 130 psi just by eyeballing it. That wasn't good. You know, that could overinflating can lead to tire failure, and it was a steer tire, and you know what I'm saying. So that just the point of trying to help each other out. That was just a way to just pass it on, man. That's the whole thing, is pass it on. You know, you got any stories, man?
I guess the only thing, I mean, I've given away a tire gauge. I gave away a tire thumper. I think probably, I know last time we talked about close calls.
Right.
I just remembered one, and this is more the other driver not having courtesy for their fellow driver. Narrow road, I was off as far off the shoulder as I could without sinking my truck into the ditch. I mean, all the tires were off the shoulder, or off on the shoulder, but I mean, if I had another 3 inches, I'd have hit the soft shoulder.
Good night.
So I put out my triangles so that the guy could work on the tire, and the guy, before he even got past me, ran over 2 of my triangles.
Oh.
So apparently, like, I mean, you know, what, 10, 100, 200, I mean, he was 100 foot from hitting the back of my trailer while my mechanic's changing my tire.
Ouch.
Okay.
That wouldn't have been good.
I mean that could have been very bad, but thankfully, I guess he noticed or something. But guys, make sure you're out there, and if you see a truck with flashing lights on the side of the road, or you see triangles, treat us like you would any other emergency vehicle. Either move over or slow down, be vigilant, because we still have families to get home to as well, and one day that could be you.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. You know, and the guy that, in turn, like the person that would hit somebody, they definitely probably get hurt, you know.
We've seen that out there. We've seen
we have
somebody
seen
run
it.
up under the DOT bumper.
We've seen somebody run up under a DOT bumper. It kills them instantly. Matter of fact, like, seen it. It was in Nashville, right outside of Nashville. Wasn't
I don't remember where it was.
Yeah.
They were definitely decapitated at least.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, we've all recently, obviously, I was on the receiving end of a very kind gesture from the Spectre here on YouTube. The Spectre is a better...
If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out.
I'm going to try not to, like, get teared up in this, because this means the world to me.
Oh, do it.
No, the Spectre, I got to start talking to Spectre quite a while back when I was in, like, some of Coach's feeds, you know, and, like, he heard my story about where I came from, you know, his story, like, you know, we're both vets. As far as my vet side of the story is nowhere near his side, you know, what he's been through, but that was part of the, you know, like, he dealt with addiction in the same sense because of his injuries, and I dealt with addiction and things like that, and, you know, being able to overcome them is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my entire life. And, you know, he's done the same, and, you know, I got, in this process, give a shout out to St. Christopher's Truckers Fund, because they awarded him a truck and everything, you know, because of his story. And it was really cool. But you know, he's seen me play guitar in some live feeds and stuff, and he'd heard my story. I talked about it one night during a live feed, and he said he turned to his wife and was like, "I know who I got to give this guitar to." And what he was talking about was a personally signed Signature Series G&L guitar that's signed by Jerry Cantrell, and it's his actual own Signature Series guitar. So he told me he was going to give me this thing. Now, you know, people say a lot of stuff and all this, but, you know, half of it, you know, like, depends on the person and all this stuff. But he seemed trustworthy, and he kept on keeping in touch with me, and we always kept, where you at, trying to meet up. And then just yesterday, man, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and he did too, and we ended up meeting up, and he presented me with a guitar, and man, it just blows my mind. It still does. I'm really trying here, because I don't feel like sometimes I deserve things like that, because it just kind of blows my mind. But you know, man, when I hooked that guitar up, and versus the guitar I have, because I was going to play it, even though it's a signed guitar, I'm still going to play the thing. You know, I kind of thought for a while this little Fender amp I had wasn't the greatest amp until I hooked this guitar into it. Then I realized it was just the old crappy guitar that I have. When I put that guitar in there, man, it was like switching from a Pinto to a Bentley. It was just like, wow. I was like, wow, for real, man. It just blew my mind. You know, and yeah, I did a video about it. Everybody can go check that video out. Just him giving me a guitar and stuff, and then I did a little jam with it, you know, to rock and roll with it. So, yeah. Hold on, I gotta move this box out of the way.
Kevin and Ollie is in here. I see that. Kevin and Ollie.
What's up, Kevin and Ollie?
How you guys doing? Thanks
Kevin.
for stopping by.
Andy, you know I'm seeing another monkey right now.
Apparently, I'm a Mcnally. I'm not a monkey. I'm a Mcnally. Fender makes awesome stuff. Yes, Fender does. And I thought that this amp should sound a lot better. And I mean, I've had this this Ibanez R series. It's just, you know, the lowest end you can buy. But who is your business partner? Kevin and Ollie on the road. Who's he speaking of his business partner, Nomad? You know?
So, talking about, you know, gifts that mean a lot to you. There was a time for a little while that the counseling Nomad was on the truck with me. And, you know, then a bunch of stuff happened in life, and I mean, it was extremely abrupt. We had like 24 hours notice that she needed to get off the truck and go take care of some stuff on the home front. And, you know, it was just a couple of days later, I come across a guy, actually, I think it was weirdly enough at like a Country Pride, which I absolutely hate now. But, you know, this guy, he's just walking around going, hey, you know, I don't remember if he was fired or quitting or retiring or something like that. And he's like, I'm just getting rid of stuff on my truck. And he had like a TV and a PlayStation, which, I mean, I don't really play games much, but you know, I ended up doing that. He couldn't get home or something like that. And he was trying to lighten up so he could go home, because he could only take a Greyhound or something like that. And you know, just that, and the fact that now I had something to keep my mind occupied while she went home. I mean, sometimes it's just the little things that mean a lot.
Yeah, it is definitely. Yeah, it was the thought that count. You know. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and it really helped me.
I mean, not only did he bring us that guitar, he refused to let us pay for our own meal. Bought us a meal at the McDonald's there.
Really nice people.
Really nice people, man. And just really nice people. You know, and my heart goes out to the Spectre, man. You're a man to me, man. You kept your word. And that's what matters in this world.
Yeah.
You know.
Not many people do that anymore.
No. You know, and I've been guilty of not keeping my word in the past and things like that, but, you know, when I decided to better my life and things like that, you know, I do try my best to stand by my word, you know, especially for the big important things. You tell somebody you're going to, like, be there to do something special for them, you know, try to keep your word. And that sometimes, man, that can be hard out here in trucking when you have kids and you try kids you're going to be home at a certain time or a certain weekend and it doesn't work out. You know,
today's actually my son's 7th birthday.
Today's actually her son's 7th birthday.
They can hear me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, you heard her. My bad.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
And you see where we're at, right?
We saw him a few days ago, but it sucks not to be able to be there on a specific day.
Yeah. But I mean, as kids, they they try to be as understanding as they can, man. Kids try to be understanding, especially her daughter's very understanding. She's gotten more understanding with time, and that, you know, that she's out here doing what she needs to do to support her, and it's this is what we have to do right now, you know. Thanks, fishing trucker, for letting me know that. She let me know. You weren't on the ball there. She let me know first.
What?
That he's like, we can hear Mama.
Hey, do you mind if I do a real quick plug for you?
Go ahead.
Or I guess for us. All right, so I put a video about this. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It is something that my wife and I are passionate about, counseling Nomad. I go by Wandering Nomad. Together we're the Trucking Nomads. So November 28th is Thanksgiving Day. And on Thanksgiving Day, we will be at the Flying J in Smithton, Pennsylvania on Interstate 70, exit 49. There is both a Flying J and a Roadies. I believe 150 spots between the two truck stops. If you guys don't have anywhere to call home, you know, if you just live out here on the road, you know, or you can't make it to your families for that day, we would love to see you guys out there. We're doing a Thanksgiving dinner absolutely free to you guys. We're gonna have turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and green beans and cranberry sauce, I believe. So if you guys need somewhere to go for Thanksgiving dinner, Trucking Nomads would love for you to join us in Smithton, Pennsylvania. So I just wanted to throw that out there for those of you guys that are here that haven't seen our video yet. Share that out. If you guys have trucking friends who, you know, maybe live out here on the road like my wife and I, share that out to people. We would love to see, you know, and like I said in my video, I hope that it actually fails, because that means that everybody was able to get home to their families, and that would be ideal. But if you can't, we would love to see you guys.
Yeah, I hope, by all means. It's cool that the pilot is allowing this, and you know, it is for one specific area for this year, but if they see it actually doing a good thing, and this this Teddy's Truckers Association can get off the ground, which we're going to try to help get off the ground, and
they
do
have
some things.
a GoFundMe. Just look up Teddy's Truckers Association.
Yes. That is
it's
the
on our
GoFundMe,
Instagram,
right?
and Twitter.
Yeah, the GoFundMe is Teddy's Truckers Association. Go check it out. The more donations that can be made by next year, maybe we can get with
absolutely
more pilots and more Flying J's, more TAs, more Loves, all these truck stops, and maybe get that out there to have more meals put out next year and more opportunities for truckers to be able to stop at a location that's closer to them. I would definitely.
We don't want you to feel like you have to buy Thanksgiving dinner. You know, we don't want you to feel like you have to buy your dinner. You know, we want you to feel like you're just with your family on Thanksgiving, which,
and that's the point, man. That's the point, is that when you're with your family, nobody buys it. You know, it's a whole family thing. So yeah, of course, you know, besides the point, somebody pays for it. But the thing is that it's the fact that somebody's been able to have a meal given to them and feel as family on the road. Because, you know, we worked last Thanksgiving. We worked. We finally got off the last Christmas. The Christmas
I was actually
that,
at the last part of school last Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she was in school, finishing up school on Thanksgiving. I was able to stop by and see her, but that was just by luck. You know, but you know, there's so many truckers out here that just, you know, there's also truckers out here that don't have families, man, that are all on by themselves, and it would probably make them feel great just to have a meal offered to them and somebody give it to them. So,
right,
you know, I really admire what you're doing, man, and what you and your wife are doing, and I'm definitely willing to be part of any of that. We are going to be a part of the actual Teddy's Truckers Association. We're going to have actual spots in it that we are designated to do certain amount of work for, like or a certain assignment for that. And like, it's all volunteer and it's all nonprofit. The only funding going into it is funding that's going to go directly back to the truckers themselves. You know, there is other
truckers and their families.
Truckers and their families. And like, you know, like you got St. Christopher's Truckers Fund out there. That's one, but the more the better. Because there's so many truckers out here that you know, that might need help with something, you know, and that's the whole point, is to be able to have that there for them to get the help. So, yes, like I said before, the whole thing.
One of the other things that Teddy's is looking to do, if you guys didn't see our last live stream, you know, say one of you guys out here on the road has an accident. No, I don't want to see any of you guys in an accident, but
it happens.
Sometimes you can't avoid it, whatever. But, you know, if you're in an accident, say in Montana in the wintertime, and you live in Tennessee, and it's bad enough that you have to be transported, one of the things that Teddy's wants to do is to be able to bring your family, whether it be your spouse or your spouse and kids maybe, to you, so that you're not alone dealing with the hospital and everything.
That would be cool. That's really cool. You know, nobody wants to see anybody hurt in the hospital by any means, you know. So, but the thing is, that would be really good to help, you know, because wherever, if a trucker does have an accident and gets, you know, and gets injured in any way, or it, you know, they're not going to be at home in a hospital that's close by. Definitely. So that's a really good thing to be able to try to help get them out there. Let's see what we got. Hold until it's done, but please check out on the Facebook page. Okay. I was just saying where you put that up, right? Yeah. He's saying, guys, the GoFundMe is on hold until it gets completely put up. I guess they got to finish getting that done. But you can go check out the Facebook page. Right?
Yeah, till Thanksgiving dinner is, like, we're focusing on, if we're going to raise money, we'd like it all to go to the Thanksgiving. That way we can make sure we put out whatever spread we need for that.
Well, I mean, you might want, I think the quicker you get it up, it'll be the better for that, man. Because the quicker you have people access it, you know, I ain't worried about where it's going to go. It's going to go to the right place. So get it up as quick as you can. You know.
I've actually contacted one of the local news stations. They have one of the reporters there who absolutely loves covering positive things. Like, there was a member of the community who, well known, like my entire time growing up, lived in the community his whole life. And when he got stricken with cancer and was dying, she was the one who covered, you know, like the high school marching band coming to his house and playing outside his window so he can hear them again. You know, they're actually now working on naming the high school football field in his honor, because I think he probably never missed more than one game a year in 50 years. So, you know, they like positivity, so I've reached out to her, and I want to see, you know, if maybe she'll help get the word around.
Right on.
And these are the kinds of people that we want to be associated with.
Yes.
All the negativity and drama and fighting and stuff, that's just not something that you should spend your time doing. I mean, I enjoy watching it as much as the next person, but as far as actually going out and like doing nice things, that's what's important in life.
Yeah, drama is very entertaining, and I have been involved in the drama towards a couple one YouTuber in particular. I'm not going to bring it up who it is, but I realized like it was just, yeah, it got me all kind of like, people will subscribe to me real quick, and then when I just didn't like the fact that I was involved in that sense. Since I decided to change my life, I've been involved in positive things and been involved with trying to do the best I can, and getting involved in that drama. It's mentally consuming, and it also is draining. And I just don't want to be involved with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I drove for 15 years, had to leave for extreme medical issues. I am going to start a ministry to help truckers out. Ralph Flutto, if I pronounce that correctly, I think that's really cool.
Very cool.
I think that's great. There's a lot of places that don't have like a trucker's chapel or something like that. And there's a lot of people out here that still want to get to services. So
Andy the monkey said, "Don't worry about it. I ain't mad at you no more." This guy has literally obviously gone and created a channel to mess with the red monkey. And that's great. I like that. If it's something like that, man, if you're bringing comedy to the game, like, obviously, like, we have definitely brought some comedy, and if it's nothing that's trying to go after other people, or YouTube spatting off, and it's all for your channel and people enjoying it to watch it because it's funny, and something like that, it's all comedy, it's a joke, that's great. I really enjoy that,
I don't really remember him. I think he may have been involved in that 6-year bender I went on, and I don't remember none of it.
Oh, man.
Was that you, Andy?
Was that you? She's been on those benders before.
Patty and Tater got themselves another friend, and my name is Deuce.
Deuce? Did you say your name was Deuce? Ain't you my cousin? I had a cousin named... What'd you say again? Say it one more time. You know that bomb blew up in my left ear and I can't see out my other ear. Say it again. I'm deaf.
We can.
Dadgummit.
We can. My name's Deuce.
This fishing trucker on here. So you guys don't know about Michael Exposed Things. Here, put out another video today with only exposed on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it was like a 10-second teaser. I mean, what more do we know other than what he put out?
Yeah,
we're excited to see it.
Guys, yeah. Michael is a good guy. Go check out his YouTube. He's got some good knowledge for the trucking industry. He's been in the game for almost 20 years. He's put out a lot of work and a lot of effort into his YouTube. So go check that out. Michael Semi-Truck Driver on YouTube. He's also got a nice website you can go check out. That's semitruckdriver.com. Y'all go check it out.
Just semitruckdriver.com.
Yep. Andy the monkey. Well, catch me at the circus anytime, sugar. Wow. I think it's great. Guys, we got 14 viewers and 12 likes. Don't make me bring out Tater. apparently Tater is not dead. I'm just letting everybody know right now. I ain't dead. I don't care what you've seen in the Halloween video. See my legs all laid
We saw
there.
you literally bisected.
I put myself back together. I drank 3 Budweisers and I was good to go. Dadgummit.
So I'm looking here, and I think somebody missed. You might want to double check, make sure you're actually liking the video, because I'm seeing one going the other way, and I think you tapped the wrong button.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, did we get a dislike?
Who did that?
I'm gonna get you. He said, bring him out. I've been using the Bowflex, son. Now, yeah, if there's a dislike in here, somebody, they must be not be wearing their reading glasses and they hit the wrong button.
You know what? I bet it was Tater Tot, our Russian mail order
Oh
son.
my God. Tater
He's
Tot.
always doing stuff like that.
Tater Tot, he just don't know what the heck he's talking about sometimes.
If Patty and Tater have a baby, they're called Tater Tots, right?
Yep.
We got one called Tater Tot.
We got one
You're
called
right.
Tater Tot. We got Bubba.
Bubba,
Bubba's from another. Don't make me get into that one.
Bobo,
Bobo.
Tater Tot,
Tater Tot.
and whatever came out of that 6-year bender, I'm not really sure.
Oh, man. Guys, thank you so much for the likes, so for real. Those likes did jump up, and I do appreciate it. I seen that Trucker B was live earlier, man. I was trying to get this OBS thing set up. I had my phone hooked up to the internet, so it was hard to get over there and see it. Because Trucker B knows I'll be all up in it. Huh? Was he having troubles with it?
Trucker B was trying to be live. I think he had to go live like 3 different times trying to figure that out.
Oh, hey. Ain't no shame in the game, because we have enough trouble over here. For sure.
Right.
For sure. Yeah, no, Trucker B knows I'll get up in his lives. He's let me call in quite a bunch before, and Trucker B is another one of the really good. He's trying to be positive. He had some run-ins with the negativity too, but in his person, outside of his YouTube, and now on his YouTube, he's really trying to be positive. He's a really good guy, man. A really good guy. I enjoy talking to Trucker B.
Yeah.
I've talked to him for hours before. You know, his father and his mother over there, they had some issues. Circle of death we had the other day. Now, his father had some health issues, and he did a GoFundMe, and people sending some money and stuff, and then later on, it really helped him out a lot, because they didn't have even the gas money for her to drive to Phoenix to be able to see him, and it really helped out a lot. And then they did a video to follow up on it, and I thought that was really cool, because, you know, it kind of, people wonder, you know, oh, where'd my money go and all that, but, you know, so it worked out.
So I gotta ask, any of you guys that are in here that happen to catch like our, what was it, like 20-minute live where I finally got to meet up with Red Monkey, please tell me some of you guys saw him bump his head right there.
Dude, not only that, did you catch the video with the guitar yesterday? I hit the back of my head on the mirror behind me, like 2 days in a row, man. I hit my head. So, Fishing Trucker saying Don Central put out a hilarious vid. I'll definitely have to check that out, because Don Central is funny with his animation. And see, he brings the comedy out of it, man. He's putting it out. He ain't trying to, like, be all, like, oh, this is real, you know, like, real drama. He's just throwing light to the situation that already exists, you know, and the hilarity in it. Don Central's got a good sense of humor. What?
Counseling Nomad. Did Laura get a gift?
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't able to download the video for some reason. I have to download it to my phone.
She has to do it on my phone to download the GIF because I got premium. You can download it on my phone.
Yeah, you have to have special YouTube or something.
Actually, I just have the video itself.
That's
No,
true.
I don't have the live. You can download the live on my phone though.
Okay.
Because I got premium. You have to have premium to download now. But yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the time on this, man?
That was awesome to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I banged pretty hard. That ladder up there, guys, that thing is known for knocking noggins. That thing will...
That thing is the devil.
That thing's a noggin knocker. That gummit. It will...
But I'll tell you what, when you're laying in bed, you need to get up in the morning, you just reach up and grab that thing, pull yourself up.
Yeah, it works that way, too. There's other things it can work for with that.
This is YouTube.
PG!
PG-13.
PG-13. I am keeping it PG-13. It's only innuendos.
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 Don't.
Innuendos. I don't know how to speak. So, if I say...
It's the head bumps.
Indio, Californias. It's the head bumps. Trucker B was in... Oh, Trucker B was in the crosshairs this time. Man, I can't wait till Dawn Central does on me. I'll be famous then. No, Dawn Central...
I know. I want Dawn Central to put something out on me, too.
Oh, man, if he did a spoof about how hard it is for us to get a live feed up and going... It'd be a 30-minute long video of us sitting there just clicking buttons like, do we got it yet? Do we got it yet? It'd be our little...
It'd be
our little things floating around.
No, it'd be a 30-minute video of you clicking buttons and me just staring at the camera trying to tell people to hold on, it's okay.
Right. Hold on, I'm
It's
searching
okay,
it on
Daddy's
Google.
coming back.
Hold on, I'm searching it on Google. If y'all seen before we go live with this, I'm over here clicking buttons trying to get it up, and he's on Google. Okay, go do this. Go do this. So, you know,
Yeah.
because trust me, I mean, I'm not technologically brilliant. I do know a lot of things, but when all this new streaming and stuff they got, oh man. You know, I'm 38 years old, so like I feel like I'm a dinosaur already with all this stuff because at one point I kept up with it, then I just kind of didn't, and now getting back into it,
They took Google Hangouts away.
Yeah, I'd heard that already, but I didn't know if it was true or not. But apparently it is true. But you know, we can Skype, and there's apparently another platform that we can use. You know.
Yeah, we'll have to try that one maybe next time.
Yeah, we need to have a little bit more leeway time ahead of time to make sure. And if we can't work it out with that, we're always welcome to invite somebody in on Skype. You know, to come in and maybe if they want to call in.
Figure that out because apparently last time that messed up.
No, we got it. It was fine. The echoing wasn't you guys. The echoing was the setting I had on here. That was my fault. I fixed that though. So next time I won't have that echoing.
Yeah, but I mean prior to that, like when Counseling Nomad got off the call and then we just had a lot of video issues.
Oh yeah, well, that was because you hung up. You hung up while I was streaming, so I couldn't get it to pull back up, and I had to shut off OBS Studio and then restart OBS Studio. Once I did that, it was fine, but the stream, we still kept the stream up. We just had to like pause it for a second, which wouldn't be that big of a deal as long as we just were quick about it.
Feverishly typing.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a deal as long as.
Daddy coming back.
Like as long as we're quick about it, we can get it, we can take care of it properly. So guys, I'd like to thank Panay Girl, Panay Trucking. That's right. I'd like to thank Andy the Monkey for stopping in. Thank you, Andy the Monkey. I'd like to thank the Fishing Trucker as always for stopping in. I appreciate you. He's a good moderator too. Don't mess with him. He'll throw you right out the back door. Also, we got Ralph Floto. He drove for 15 years. See who else we can thank. We had Panay Trucker Girl USA come in, and actually she did a call in. We'd like to thank her. Kevin and Ollie on the road, we'd like to thank them for stopping in. Only the Lonely, thanks for stopping in. Big shout out to the Spectre. We also got G&C Family Trucking. They stopped in. Let's see who else we got here. Sam Jenkins. No good. No, he said no good. That was when we had a bad echo. We did lose some people because of that. They just didn't want to hang out. Checking your info. That seems to be a troll account, but thanks for stopping in anyway.
Logic?
Logic Neo, thanks for stopping in. I thought you were retiring. No, that's Logic Payback. My bad. Logic Neo, thanks for stopping in. Also, we had
lose a lot.
Yeah, happy.
We did lose a lot of people. When,
yeah, I know. It's John Gutierrez. Thanks for stopping in. Also, Counseling Nomad. Thanks for stopping in. Loaded Trucker. Thanks for stopping in. I think I said Happy Chicks. Thanks for stopping in. Red Monkey. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see who we got here. Yeah, we did lose some people due to that, but it's all right. We had Dogbone 17 Jackson. No lights, no audio and video. So we did lose some people, but it's all right. You know, this is like I said, this is our second time doing this. Booyah, baby! This is our second time doing this, as far as us doing it as a our little show thing we got going on here. We need some. I have a question to ask you guys. If you watch this on a replay, you can put it in the comments. If you're watching now, you can put it in the comments. There's 10 people viewing this, so what do you think about no monkey business with the trucking Nomads and RMT? Because it's no monkey business, as in we're not in here to shame, to cause drama. We're only to talk about good stories, things that you know, maybe you've done that day to help out another trucker, things that are going on with their organization they're trying to get off the ground, phone calls, people calling in, telling their stories. We will talk about trucking mishaps and truck driving fails, you know, so things like that. You know, what do you think about the title, No Monkey Business? What do you guys think about that?
I don't like it.
When's the next live stream? That's a good question. Well, that's up to the Nomad over here, because he's going through a transition right now, and oh, well, thanks about the content. I appreciate that. So, Ralph Floto said our content's great. We're just wondering about the title, No Monkey Business. You know, we're trying to come up with a good, steady, existing title that we can keep. You know, once we get associated with both of us being in here, then it could be No Monkey Business Hour or something like that, or 2 hours, whatever we decide to run it. And we can also be like, with special guest so-and-so, you know, something like that. But we just wonder what all 13 of you in the chat right now, or in the viewing the video, thinks about No Monkey Business.
I personally like monkey business.
I personally like it too. So, but I like the fan vote thing.
Yo, John Gutierrez. Yo, you like the what?
Yo.
What'd you say you personally like the what?
I personally like it as well, but I like leaving it up to the fan vote.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is the Nomads monkey business. Fishing truckers always got good ideas. You see that in the chat? You see how he put that?
I see that.
Love it. I absolutely. No, are you saying Ridge Runner? You say you love the title? That's good. That's good.
Idea.
That's a good idea right there, man. I like that, Fishing Trucker. We're just gonna have to consult with Fishing Trucker every time we need ideas, man.
There we go.
Let Willie know I'm coming to Florida. The Nomads monkey business. You spelled it wrong. Mcnally. Oh, yeah. And if anybody hasn't seen my intro, like, I didn't even notice it. Nobody else had said anything about it. And I just had it, that video chopped to use on my phone to throw it up there real quick. So you're talking about the title. So I like the Nomads monkey business. I don't know if they catch it like that. We can go with that. We can try that. We'll try that since it's going to be me and you. So we are co-hosts apparently now too. Oh gosh. That means you're required to be at a certain place at a certain time. Can you deal with that?
I can't.
And guys, bear with us. We're truck drivers. We're truck drivers. There's going to be times that we might have something scheduled that it might not work out because we're truck drivers. We might end up in a place with no signal. We might be on a quick run that we just have to get there, and schedules happen to change. So we will try to keep a schedule once we come up with a schedule, but that is always subject to change. But, we'll try to find a way to give everybody a heads up, Man, fishing, are you still on them painkillers for your shoulder, man? He's talking all kinds of smack over here. How's that shoulder?
Based on his immobilizer, he's probably waving to everybody.
Right? You're like, hey guys, look. Why are you one-handing everything? He's always so one-sided. No, fishing trucker. I always appreciate the suggestions, man. Tilt my hat to you. Yes. Yes. How is that shoulder doing, man? I hope it's healing up. How's the physical therapy and all that stuff? I know that stuff's
maybe
gotta be
next
rough.
time I get to your area, I can actually, we can actually meet up instead of being 3 miles away and not able to. Quit it, people net.
That was a hard 3 miles, wasn't it, fishing trucker? So far away, fishing trucker, wasn't it? 3 whole miles. Guy travels across the country to come say hi to you, and you're like, I can't make it 3 miles. I can't make it. I'm too laid out on the couch. But shout out to fishing trucker. Because of him, I have found a truck stop that's probably in my top 3 now. If you guys are ever up there in Western Michigan, I can't remember what town it's in, but south of Grand Rapids, off the little State Route 6 Beltway, 76th Street truck stop. I don't think my mom. Sorry, Grandma, but I don't think you can make chicken noodle soup that good. And that burger, that was 2 full meals. Wow. Hey, what's the one you sent me the video of today, man? That's the best daggum shower I've ever seen. That's like a fucking spa. That's a shout out to the TA in Beato Junction, Kansas. Oh my God! I'll show you the video you sent me. It's got 2 showers in it. Had seats for both sides. It was a huge shower, 2 sinks. It had 2 different shower heads in the shower. Like, my wife and I could shower together. Now, the one, for some reason, wasn't heating up in ours, but if it was working right, we could have both been showering at the same time and not bumping each other. Like, oh, yeah. That's that right there. Nobody knows.
Standing in the corner freezing for 20 minutes.
If you're not a team driving unit with your wife, nobody knows about how hard it is. Sometimes I use the bottom little feet shower thing to let me rinse off down here. Let me rinse off down here, man. Like, it's a struggle, man. The struggle is real.
Like, Like, let me
just let me get.
under there
I just gotta
real
rinse
quick,
off
and then
real
you can
quick.
finish off.
Just let me rinse this off, please. I'm cold over here. I'm cold. The struggle is real with that. So, just wondering, is Panay Trucker Girl USA here in the chat?
I think she went to bed.
George Brattle?
She's
Brattle? Brattle?
No.
Bratoli?
No.
Is that Bratoli? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I apologize. I'm Southern. That ought to be enough for an excuse. But no, she was in here earlier. She actually called into the show and spoke live for a little bit. Very nice person. We appreciate them. Their trucker team. They put out great videos. So, yeah, they were here. And we obviously really appreciate them coming by our little bitty thing we got going on over here. So, let's see. And did you read what Andy put? Andy the monkey says, I'm thinking of leaving the circus and getting my CDL. Is Swift a good company? I heard from another trucker that a bunch of monkeys drive for them. I asked truckers, told me to go to hell. Oh man. Oh man.
So I can actually speak on that. Swift was the one that got me my CDL.
Right.
And me personally, I did very well with Swift.
Yeah.
Now, knowing now what I know, I wish they paid more per mile, but I was regularly getting 2,800 to 3,000 miles a week. So, now that was pretty bad at 38 cents a mile.
Right.
But as far as miles, they were able to keep me moving. And at the beginning of my career, that was actually a good choice for me personally. I know they screw over a lot of people. I know they're not a great company, but they were a good company for me to start with. They are very good at handling personal situations that come up. Home time, they have tons of dedicated accounts that you basically know your miles for the week going on to the dedicated. So I actually have nothing but love for them.
I mean, that's kind of like,
much as I probably wouldn't go back, I have nothing but love.
yeah, well, I look at it like this. You know, people talk about, oh, Swift's always messing up, Swift's always doing this. Well, Swift also has over 10,000 trucks, so the likelihood of seeing somebody mess up is raised exponentially compared to other trucking industries or trucking companies in the industry. Also, same thing here. People talk stuff about PTL. Yeah, they've had some issues in the past. No, they're not the highest paying trucking company out there. But I tell you what, when it comes to being able to understanding when you need to get home for something, they always work that out. They gave me the opportunity to work when I was still on probation, when I was finishing up probation, when no other trucking company would hire me. They gave me a chance to get on my feet and get some experience, and I'm forever grateful to them for that. And actually, in the 2 years I've been here, they've raised pay for their whole company twice, and they've gotten a lot better, and they've got a bunch of new equipment, new trailers, and all brand new trucks. Mm-hmm. So, and like when you're getting detainee pay, used to be like, well, if the company or the shipper receiver pays it out, then you get it. Now it's just they pay you no matter what. Like, you get it after a certain amount of time, no matter what. Yeah. There's other things. I got in the back of a trailer to get some pallets out of it, and because I got in the back of the trailer, because they're 100% no-touch freight, I was paid $75 for 5 minutes of work. So, you know, if I get in that trailer, I get paid for it.
Well, I get half of it.
Well, she gets half of it for doing nothing, but you know.
$37.50.
Oh,
so, George,
you can add.
George, I have a quick question for you.
Right.
I see you said you drove briefly for CR England, then went to Warner. I had an absolutely horrible experience with Warner. I wonder how they're treating you, because I know, like I said, with Swift, Swift treated me well, but I know they treat other drivers badly. So I was just wondering how they're treating you personally. That's why I don't make videos about Warner, because I have zero good to say about them. So that I'm not out here to create drama or anything like that. So
no, it's just,
I'd rather just, you know.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I mean, I don't want to talk down on any company. I mean, like, well, I want to keep it real, but you know, from perspective of another driver being there, that would be okay. You know what I mean? Let's hear his opinion because he works there, or has worked there in the past. So
and I'm really hoping that they're treating him well. I'm really hoping that they're treating him better than they treated me. Oh man. Well, did they treat you well while you were there, at least? Man, I'm sorry about that injury. I hope everything's getting better for you, though.
So, I got a question.
Small companies is where it's at. You are correct. I am going to a small company where I will be truck number 6. So, yeah, small companies is where it's at.
I have a question for people in the chat. What have people heard about this company called GP Transco? I was just wondering about them. I've seen some good things about them, saying they're actually, I think, was it Freight Waves listed them as like the top 3rd paying company in the industry. So I was just wondering about that.
Yeah, I think only Epps and Walmart are higher.
Yeah, Walmart's got so many things. Like Walmart, I guess is good, but they got so many. Like I've heard people talking about it going downhill. That's just what I've heard. You can't always rely on what you've heard. That's kind of like people saying something about a company. You be like, well, how long did you work there? Oh, I didn't. You know, I just heard it from somebody. I don't like hearing it. Like, I want to hear from somebody that's had the experience from working there, just because that's the most reliable information. Lots of good things about them. Okay, that's what I've heard too, and I just want to kind of, you know, see if that's what I keep hearing. That's good, man. I'm just I want to promote any good company out here in the industry, because other trucking companies need to take heed and trying to treat their drivers as best as possible. Yeah, I think Trucking Answers did do a video about GP.
Yeah.
And it was all good things that I've heard from him too. And matter of fact, if you'll go over on Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Trucking Answers has a live show that you can check out. He runs his live show for a good 3 hours. He will give everybody a shout out in the chat. He also will answer questions, any kind of trucking questions you got. So I have to, and also he's got a blog,
TruckingAnswersNation.com.
TruckingAnswersNation.com. You can go in and check out his blogs. He's got several different blogs in there. I believe that Michael Semi-Truck Driver's got a blog now in there too. My wife previously had a blog that she put in there. It's about living with your spouse on the road, right?
Right.
Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I didn't want to get the other blogs mixed up. It's about what it's like and how to get along with living with your spouse on the road, because it takes work. It takes work. You're going to have days where you just don't want to get along, no matter how hard you might want to try, and your heart says, I want to try, but your brain kicks in. It's like, ah!
There are days I'll leave him at Road Ranger.
Yeah, and then she says it's an accident. She get claimed.
That curtain right there can sometimes be a friend.
Have you seen that video, Trucking Nomad?
I'm going to my room.
Nomad. Huh?
Which video?
There's a bit. Have you seen my video the time that she left me at a Road Ranger?
I don't think I have, actually.
It's an older video. It says my wife left me. Does it say my wife left
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yes. I thought I'd seen every video on your channel.
Yeah, my wife left me. Of course, that was a great catchy title, but it was the truth. She left me at a daggum Road Ranger. She said she didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. But what happened was she goes into the store and asks me if I need anything. She had to use the restroom, and I'm like, she gets out. By the time she is walking in the bathroom, I'm like, I better go in and just go ahead and, you know, do my business and maybe grab something. Well, I'm in the bathroom. She comes out and gets in the truck and doesn't mind to look in the sleeper to see if I'm there, and takes off. And fortunately, I had my phone on me because I have enough trouble remembering her cell phone number as it is. And, you know.
The call came in, and I looked back in the bunk, and I was like, why are you call? Oh my God.
Why you call me? Oh man. So yeah, she immediately knew she had. At this point, she had realized she had messed up. But no, it was quite funny. I had to. I grabbed my video camera and started recording it. Yeah. I told her to turn around. I'm not worth it.
So,
Andy the monkey says.
Counseling Nomad says, okay, so I have a question, not to start drama, but an honest question.
Oh, here we go. If a driver hits a truck and others witness but don't warn, who is responsible? What?
Well, it's always the driver. If the driver hits another truck, it's always the driver, regardless of whether people see it or not, because that driver did not do their due diligence.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter if there's a ground guide and the ground guide doesn't stop them in time and they hit the truck. It's still the driver's fault because he should have got out and looked no matter what.
Maybe morally the witnesses should have some kind of guilt, but not any kind of legal guilt.
Right. Let's see. Hi, Yvonne. Where's Yvonne? Hey, if anybody in here hasn't hit that like button, please go do so. It would be greatly appreciated. Apparently, I guess we got a dislike in there. That's okay. You don't. All right. Dislikes, likes are okay. It doesn't matter.
I'm only seeing 2 likes. Maybe mine hasn't.
Refresh it. You gotta refresh it.
Morally, what do you mean? Basically what I'm saying is, if somebody refuses to get out to help somebody and rather just point and laugh, that really should eat at their conscience.
Oh no.
And to be honest with you, at that point, that's when I hope karma comes back and bites them and they get blocked into their spot while the police are doing their thing.
At the TA in Knoxville, didn't you see a guy like backing into a spot and he hit another tractor, but nobody was in that tractor?
No, what happened was,
tried to run?
Yeah, I chased the guy down one night, man. He was pulling around the corner and he had all the room in the world, mind you. And I don't know what he was thinking. Like, he was pulling around the corner and he swiped a guy's truck. And then he started to take off, and I jumped out of my truck and chased the guy. And he told me he was just going to park, which was, I didn't believe him because he was headed straight towards the exit. And I chased him down. I'm like, hey! And I jumped up on the side of his truck, and I'm like, dude, you just hit that truck over there, man. You need to go over there and take care of it. He's like, I was just parking, man. I was going to take care of it. And
no, you weren't.
Yeah, that's how I felt, you know. But the driver wasn't there. The driver of the other truck happened to be, I guess he was at the house or whatever, and he, you know, we tried to contact the driver and the driver company and with no avail, but I told him, I was like, you're going to have to call the police out here and make sure it's reported, man. You know, at least that they got a report of it and that you left your information so it doesn't come back and bite you in the butt and get on the, you know, get your company going and all that. And he took care of it after that, but I honestly think dude was about to take off, man. I'm not, if I see something like that, I'm not gonna go like just turn my head the other way, dude. Cause that, like I said, it's a moral thing. Like karma might come back and bite me. Karma works, man. Karma's done got me back for the dumb stuff I did when I was younger.
I mean, and if you see somebody having trouble, help them out. I mean, there was a time that I was at a customer. I think it was when I had my truck and was with Schneider. I saw this CR England. He could not back to save his life. I mean, it was an easy back, but he was having a lot of trouble. So, I mean, it was like 5 in the morning. He could have been tired. He could have been, you know, anything. You know, he could have been
improperly trained, just having a bad day.
Whatever the case may be. You know, so I get out of the truck and I'm like, look, I'm not good at telling you which way to turn and when to turn, but I will help you, and I'll make sure you don't hit anything. Other than that, you know, you can figure out when, you know, that kind of stuff, and I can help tell you need to scoot it to the left or to the right, or, you know, you need to go more to the right, or, you know, something like that. But I'm not, you know, I'm not going to let you hit anything.
Now, did you see that comment? Has anyone brought up the fact that you guys are imagining how cute RMT and Laura? I mean, of course.
We do this every day.
We do this. We try to color coordinate our clothing, always. You know. So.
And actually, I pointed it out before the stream while we were trying to figure this stuff out.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think that's long enough. We've ran about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Guys, look forward. We're going to keep working on getting this a lot smoother. And, guys, go check out, you know, and be looking forward to maybe helping out with the, with the Teddy's Truckers Association. There will be more information shared. I think, Wondering Nomad over here has got some more stuff to deal with, and maybe we can work on getting another live stream up here soon. Share some stories, some positive stories about helping other people, some trucking mishaps that might, something that we've made mistakes on that might help somebody else out there. Also, some the truck driver fails, you know. We have some fails too, you know, some, like my video today was a trucking mishap because it wasn't my fault what happened, it was equipment, but it turned out to be a truck driving fail too because I didn't look out my mirrors enough. I might have seen it if I'd have been checking my mirrors like I should have. Hello, Randy Spears! A little late to the show, but it's okay. A little late to the show. Good night, my peeps. Good night to you, fishing trucker, loaded trucker. I had a situation. Hit a truck at my company's warehouse. Warehouse guy was supposed to be guiding me, but he didn't watch my blind side. Well, he moved the box fan as I was originally asked. I mean, things happen, man. So, everybody, you got anything to say there, Mr. Nomad?
Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow evening sometime, I will be putting out a video introducing you guys to my new truck. So keep an eye out for that. I will be down there. I have not seen it in person yet. I am super stoked. We will be going down there, and we'll be down there about 6:30 tomorrow morning to you know, to start moving stuff in and get acquainted with that truck. I cannot wait.
That's awesome.
And for those of you guys that don't know what kind of truck it is, well, you'll just have to come to my channel and find out.
Leave the cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun.
Right. But otherwise, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and be safe out there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything you gotta say, babe? Put you on the spot.
Well.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
So I'm supposed to do another video about team driving and how to kind of handle each other on the road. I started to do that in this live feed, but I guess I'm just going to make another video. So watch out for that.
Dun, dun, dun. I always got to add the dramatic music for the effect. Yeah. Also, guys, you know, there will be more videos to go along with our Halloween special because we did leave cliffhangers. You know, you have to give us time on those. We have other things to do.
Maybe a Thanksgiving special.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
You might be good Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yep. We got the holidays coming up, so there you go. She said it.
I need truck drivers to suck these goddamn nights. Well, much as I hate to say, if that's what you want, then I can recommend some channels, but this probably ain't the one.
Right. Yep. I know a few channels you can go to. So, but hey, I know a few channels that aren't exactly nice on here, but they are nice people. You know, once again, shout out to my buddies. A few shout out channels. Trucker B, go check his channel out. Michael Semi Truck Driver, go check his channel out. Trucking Answers, go check his Trucking Answers, go check his channel out. Dread Pirate Trucker on YouTube, go check his channel out. Dread Red Monkey, that's what he always says. It cracks me up. Also, Trucking with Kiersey, and there's this other channel, I can't think of their names. They're Trucking Nomads or something. I don't know. Go check them out on YouTube. Oh, yeah. It's a Peterbilt. That's what she said.
It is not a Pete, I'll tell you that much.
That's what she said.
I want to give her.
That's what she said.
We heard you.
One shout out I want to give. The company that I'm leasing my truck onto lets me run off of DAT, truckloads, next load, internet truck stop, whatever load boards I want to go off of. So I want to give a special shout out to Sammy over at Make Sense Trucking. That's CENTS.
Oh boy!
I haven't had much interaction with him, but he's going to make sense. A lot of his videos are helping teach me how I'm going to have to deal with brokers, how to look at the load boards, where to look, how to efficiently run my business. So I have a lot of respect for that guy. He's a channel that I've started watching recently, and I look forward to actually interacting with him a lot more. So
that's cool.
Check out Make Sense Trucking. That's cents, not dollars. CENTS.
Right on. Also, next time we have our little show, guys, we need some call-ins. We want to hear people's stories. You don't have to type them in the chat. You can call in. You can tell your story. You can be live on YouTube. Yes, you can. Don't forget that we are 18-wheeler, CDL, big truck, big rig, trucking YouTube channels. That's what we are. We are out here, me and the Nomad over here. We're trying to spread positivity and positive awareness in the trucking community. We appreciate you stopping by. Catch us next time. We'll be trying to put something out to let people know, give them a heads up when the live stream might be going. Maybe we'll try to schedule it the day of. So everybody, keep your head straight. Help somebody out. You know, keep it real, and happy trails. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.